as far as I'm concerned, I think basic education is very important for whoever is going to be our leader in Nigeria. And I do know that in Nigeria, our basic qualification is WAEC certificate. So for me, it's not even about the name, it's about what the qualification itself, because it means that you have passed through the 4 walls of the formal educational system. That is what it simply means for you to have a WAEC certificate. And we all know what happens if you pass through a formal 4 walls of any institutions. You understand? So we don't expect an illiterate to rule us. So that is the only way you can confirm that this person is qualified and is literate enough to rule the country.
WAEC certificates is a yardstick, and it's definitely, if you can't pass your WAEC, why should you be a president or a senator in Nigeria? These are the basic. You need to pass. You just have to.
After secondary school, like that is like the certificate for you to go to university. So it's well needed. So WAEC is, because like that is like the major certificate to go. WAEC, you can use WAEC, GC, NECO. So I don't see the reason why the government, like the president also, should not have that certificate. And that should be wrong.
It's very important because WAEC certificate is one of the background of, and one of the things they consider as one of the important instrument or tool that they need to consider before you can be one of the government official. It's very important because if you don't have it, it's like somebody that doesn't have a tool before he emerge as a very important person. You know, before you can attain a certain position, you must acquire some tools, which is very important. And it must, as a constitution of Nigeria, it's very important for you to have certificate. You must be graduated. If you are not a graduate, you cannot become anything.
For you to become a president in Nigeria, I think you can't need less than WAEC as a criteria. If you are looking for a job, just ordinary a driver job, a driving job, they will ask you for a WAEC. They will ask you for series of qualification. So how much more you want to become a president of a country, and somebody will now tell you, a lawyer for that matter will tell you that WAEC is not a criteria for you to become a president of a country. So that tells you how how our elite thinks. When it favors them, they speak anyhow, they talk anyhow, of which if they are on the other side, it's still the same them that will be speaking. So they virtually speak from the both sides of their mouth. Because I believe if Festus Keyamo is on the other side today, he will not be speaking as he's speaking now. But they take this country as a country of a kind of a banana republic. You see them, they talk anyhow because it just speaks anyhow, anything that comes out of their mouth. And we masses, we are not helping issues. I don't expect Keyamo to speak like that. If we react, the way they speak, we react oppositely to them, then they will mind the way they speak. They will not take us for granted because it's just more or less taking us for granted by him speaking like that.